Great day. What's up, Ujamaa, man? Listen, boy. I know I didn't have a show last night, so this weekend, we will catch up on those travel quotes. It was a long day yesterday. It was worth it, but it was still long, man. We had, but by the time I got home, I was wore out, and somebody gifted me a drink last night. I mean, it's just incredible how, people just be kind of looking out for you. So I'm driving, run into somebody. They say, "Hey, old man." And I thought he said, "You want a Heineken? Take it home." I said, "Want some Heinekens? You just giving away Heinekens?" Yeah, I'll take a Heineken. He said, "It was in the trunk." So we go to the trunk. And what I thought he said was not what he said. So it's needless to say that he didn't say Heineken. And I'm like, oh, okay, hey. All right. But anyway, I had a good time. Came home. Said, "Man, I'm going to sleep." So I get up and I could do this toast for my ancestors. So you know what that means, family. I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. Anime. Lord have mercy. Lord have. Girl. Listen. All right, we're going to start that over. First off, I don't have my Restreamio up. I'm going to go and put my Restreamio up so that I could make sure that we streaming on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? We got all cylinders. We streaming straight ahead. You know what I'm saying? No obstacles. All right. But like I said, we will make up for the folk tales for grown folks on I don't know, maybe tomorrow or maybe Imani. I don't know. One of those mornings, we will make it up. We'll make it happen, right? And just go from there. All right? So, we are up right now on Facebook. We're up on Periscope. We're up. I didn't see YouTube yet. I didn't say we was up on YouTube yet. But, hey. So, peace. Good morning, family. Let's see. Who are there? Nobody out there yet. So, here we go. First off, I'd like to welcome you to the congregation. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. You know this is a Heart of Some production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to do nothing but blow up your old paradigm. Get unstuck. Include myself. Look and be unstuck.
Mr. Deity.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Drink. I should have said breathe, right? Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass. Drink. drink, drink, drink. Drink, 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 drink. I should have said lift the floor, right? Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move in, drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Alright, family. Man, I like this new light. I like this LED light. It makes me look dark. I like that shit. Man, or maybe it's the contrast between the LED and the standard light. I don't know. I like that shit. Alright. I can't find my pick, fam. My inside pick. I gotta have a pick inside the house and a pick outside the house. Because if I don't, you know what I'm saying? If I don't plan for my kids and my wife touching my shit, I ain't gonna have it. So I got to make contingency plans. That's the one good thing you get out of reading Batman. You always have a backup plan. Always. You know what I'm saying? So, there was some stuff I wanted to share. But we could work on that when we do one of the longer shows over the weekend. Maybe I have to do it tomorrow because they got a divine conversation this weekend. We will be having warrior training. It'll start for the young people at about 2. We're gonna have fitness, hip hop. It's gonna be fitness dance, fitness exercise. That's gonna be going on from 12 to 1. At 1, I'm hoping to meet with some of the older nation builders, warriors, so that we go on and get some planning done, because we got meetings during the week, we got meetings every other week. We want to get this organized. Also, I'm still trying to get this van. We still need to do a newsletter. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we got to make sure that this stuff that we're doing, we got young people coming, we want to make sure that young people can be fulfilled as well as some of the adults can be fulfilled. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So, and then we got African dance, drum and dance. We're going to have either it's jiu-jitsu or Krav Maga, whichever one he feel like teaching at that time. Eventually, I'm going to try to get Pope up in there so we can do some capoeira as well. Of course, we're going to have the philosophy. And I'm thinking about teaching people how to play Mancala, underground style, right? That's the before it was Ujamaa journey, it was Underground Railroad, right? And we came up with a method of playing Mancala that's just, we took all the best parts of the game. See, this is one of the good pieces about what we are. Because what we are, we don't have to be stuck nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as black folks. We don't have to be stuck nowhere. I mean, I don't know if y'all understand that. So, and we have the freedom. And I think a lot of people, when you look at people, I think that's what they're imitating. Our freedom to create culture, our freedom to create. And I think we need to start really, really taking advantage of that, far as the freedom to we don't have to be, we're not confined. So this is why it's so hard for us to come together in the way that a lot of people think we need to come together. You understand what I'm saying? All our boats don't align. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have to. Even though we have to, but or even though we should, but all our boats, you know what I'm saying, they don't line up. I think that's what a lot of people kind of, when they're trying to imitate us, I think that's the freedom that they're trying to imitate. But that freedom, whether they know it or not, is really, really scary, right? And it can lead to destruction, because in a lot of instances you're by yourself. So what I'm saying is, like with Mancala, because I'm not confined, and me and the brothers in the underground were not confined, we were able to learn Mancala in about 5 different systems, and was able to take the best from each one of those systems, or what we liked in each one of those systems, and come up with a game, a very exciting game, right? So that's one of the things I'm teaching. Also, I haven't got any word on any of the anime that some of the young people might want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pick mine. I don't know. But if you got some anime you want to talk about tomorrow, and everybody that's coming that was there last week should have read by now. What's the name of that book I gave y'all?
It was The Sons of Nibiru.
The Sons of Nibiru, right? From the Black Sands Comics. You should have read that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you should have read that. Now, I'm going to be asking some questions. All right? And that means that you're going to have some answers. Right? So, let's just say Ra is going to be a major questioning point. Just so those that might catch the Daily Toast, or your parents catch it, they can let it drop. You know, drop the dime brother out to him, say he's going to focus on Ra, right? From the Sons of Nibiru, right? All right, great comic, great. It's more of a graphic novel from Black Sands. If you don't know who Black Sands is, look up Black Sands on YouTube. And it's a black comic book company, and they getting the work in. You can support them on Patreon. I support them on a monthly basis because they do some good work. So, like I said, Ujamaa. I should have took a picture of that. You know what I'm saying? So, family, let me go and drink the water. Let's put on some drinking water music.
Greatness. My greatness comes from my potent sinner. I pledge to find and connect with my sinner. I pledge to build my spirit, mind, and body. I pledge to use my hands to build a better world for myself, my loved ones, and my community. I pledge to use my mind to think deeper, further, and higher to create a better reality for myself. I pledge to live my life and go beyond all my self-imposed limitations. I pledge to promote the principles of the Ujamaa warrior to assist all those seeking the path of success. I pledge all these things first to myself, to teachers, to all my relations, and to my higher power. I am Ujamaa. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. That is the Ujamaa pledge that is said by all of our true members at least once a day. Peace and welcome to our YouTube channel. Check out our videos and podcasts. Subscribe as well as join the journey. Push past your self-imposed limitations within the Ujamaa journey. Peace.
Too strong. All right, family, here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Might be if you listen real close, speaker. Can you hear it? Can you hear phone? Can you hear folks? Let's see who somebody just was able to get through. Oh, Brother Khalifa. Peace, brother. How you doing today? All right, here we go. Yeah, it's talking, man. It's working. Told you it was young. And I'm going to get down there and ooh, look at that. I'm going to get down there and I am going to, because I'm going to stop by the store. I'm going to get the ingredients I need. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So the batch I have in the basement is set one day longer than this. Oh, you heard it, Bert Gordon? Mm-hmm. Ooh, all right, so family, we're about to toast our ancestors, as we usually do. But first, of course, you know we have to give it up for the Creator, right? We lift up our glass and we salute the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we pull out our list of our ancestors that y'all have added to. So I want to thank everybody for sharing or allowing me to remember their ancestors. I'm Tayyib, brother. How have you been? I'm doing good. So here we go. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Tech, Son of Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Chris and Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L, Nomo X, Sapet Mile, Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Atwoods, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy, Wright there, Gail Pullian, Deluxe the Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rendelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mayor Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sir Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Argo Sassoon, Shell Harvey, Charmaine, Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore, Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Eddie Investor, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, We have the Friedrich Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Elmer Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Lee Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Daylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Crystal Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnston, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Eddie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Willen and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Key Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Doug Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Liddy Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan Phyllis, Barnett, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ryan McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edward McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon, and Dalise Waters. All right, family, we lift up our glass and we salute those that have gone before us, and we say Ashe. From there, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are on Nia. That's the for those that don't speak the language, today is the day of purpose. Balance is the meiotic principle. Yellow is the color, as you can see with my Daily Toaster shirt. We got the nice little yellow there, right? We got rhythm, which is the hermetic law of the day. Male energy, male name for the day is Kofi. Female is Afua. What's up, Afua? Right? Activate the reticular formations. We are in search of purpose, right? Search of purpose. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So while you out in the street, while you out on your job, while you out doing what you're doing, look for our people, look for black folks out there living life on purpose. Not the we don't want pictures of the accidental shit. Nah, there's not what is it? World Star. There's not World Star. World Star is accidental motherfuckers. I just got caught accidentally. Now we want people on purpose. We want pictures of purpose up on our site. So you can post them. Feel free to post them on Ujamaa Journey. Share them with me. I'll post them for you. All right. From the Emotional Emancipation Circle, African Center Culture, Virtue, and Value System. Today we are on in Wolof. The word is Mandu. Being appreciative of what you have, not envious of others. Akan Ethics, Justice. And T2 in Yoruba, T2, which means endurance. All right. Oh, did you know Ghana is joining the Francophone countries? Huh? You knew that? But Ghana don't speak French. Enough people speak French in order for Ghana to become a Francophone country. You speak French? Whatever. You ain't. Your friends speak French?
Ghana is not French.
Listen, I'm telling you. Oh, see, for those that don't know, the president of Ghana just signed Ghana into the Francophone countries.
Just in the news?
Yeah. I just heard this yesterday. And Ghana is not French. Togo might be French. Am I right? Senegal, which is close, right? Alright, but anyway, so we lift up our glass to the present moment, staying and understanding that in the present is where we do all our building, moving, lifting, you know what I'm saying? We do all the major work in the now so that our children can have a strong future standpoint. So we lift up, we salute this moment, activate those reticular formations so that we can find purpose in this moment. We move to the future. We toast our children, our children's children unto infinity, and we lift it up. We toast them. We say, Ashe. Now, you know what? We move to that selfish libation, right? Just that selfish toast. What is it that you need? We call the ancestors every morning, right? We call the Creator every morning. What is it that you need right now? Lift it up. Ask for it, right? Or demand it. Command it. I don't know your relationship with your spirit. That's on you. Lift it up. I'll say. Next. From there?
Your information came from a credible site. I'll check.
Yeah, check on it. Check on it. Your president, yeah. As well as, they offered to bring African Americans back over there. I heard I don't even need a visa. Buy a ticket, go over there. But then on the same stroke, he went and joined the Francophone countries, which is kind of strange. Because like I said, Ghana is not French. I don't understand that. And then why would you go and sign up with another colonizer? I don't understand. But that's just me. All right. So we moved from there to all our relations. We did to ourselves. And now I toast the most powerful being in the room. The most beautiful being in the room. Guess who that is? That's you. So I lift up my glass to you. I say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, family. Let's go and taste it. This is a day. This might be 2 days old. Well, it's been out because y'all tasted it with me yesterday. Still tastes a little bit of honey. The tea is... Family is popping. It's popping. So I will be having some of this in the next few days. I gotta let it sit and breathe or this shit will blow up. I'm just telling y'all, right? This ambrosia making is no joke. So I got to go and let it sit and mature and get to a point. But I think during Kwanzaa, I'm going to bring out a fresh batch so that people can taste what I fell in love with. See, because what y'all getting, it's good. Don't get me wrong. No this. It's good. But I want y'all to taste when you almost pull a SCOBY off and it still got hints of the honey and hints of the different. Now this one, I mixed different teas in there. Oh my God. So be a Kwanzaa family. I think I'm gonna do another 5 gallons. Just so I can take to Kwanzaa, one Kwanzaa night. I don't know which night it's gonna be, but I'm gonna bring it to one of the Kwanzaa nights. All right. I don't know. I might change my mind. I don't know. Y'all have a great day, and I need to remind you, you are now listening to Ujamaa Journey Media. God damn it, Anime.
What you just said just scared me a little bit. I have to find out. Because that's what is bringing fight in Cameroon right now. The French and the English are fighting. Seriously. I don't know. Maybe you did that so you can help them out. I don't know, but we'll see.
Huh?
Let me see.
I'm going to show it to you right now. All right, so, all right, family. This is a Heart of a Simba production. We strive